Hey everyone. I was roaming around YouTube again, watching random videos, trying to figure out what my next topic was going to be for this side of my channel. And, excuse me, I found a couple videos about spirit slash totem slash power animals, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I thought, well, I saw one that kind of made me want to talk about this topic in a sense that not really much so like what they are, I guess, is more so just like the general subject. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but let me just start talking so I don't get distracted by anything. Um, I the first video that I saw, and the second video that I watched, ironically enough, was about what I kind of wanted to touch tabs on, or at least talk about. Um, Basically, what I wanted to get across was how I don't even know how to start this conversation or video. It's once I get going, I'll be fine, but I mean, starting off the topic is just okay. So, this first person was talking about how common certain spirit slash totem animals, whatever I'm gonna call them, spirit animals, um, how common it is to find people who have the more epic or popular or pretty uh, spirit animals, if that even made sense. I don't know. It's 11:24 at night over here. So basically what they were talking about was the fact that it seems like everybody is always choosing or coming out telling people that their spirit animals like the wolf or the bear or something else exotic, like I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. Say a panda. Something. What else is exotic? I guess big cats. I don't know. I myself more often hear people telling me like, "Oh, my spirit animal's the wolf," because the wolf is a very popular spirit animal. And when I do this, um, is so there are way too many people who would like to think that a really cool animal like the wolf are their spirit animal, when in reality it's just they want their spirit animal to be a specific animal. And that even makes sense what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it does. But most of the time people will run around, um, and a lot of fluffies do this too. They'll run around saying like, "Oh, my spirit animal is a wolf. My spirit animal is a bear. My spirit animal is a fucking cheetah," or something like that. And it's not more so that their spirit animal is a wolf, bear, cheetah, lion, whatever the fuck it is, because they most likely haven't done a meditation, and if they have, they it's really easy to get the mindset that you want your spirit animal to be something, like you want your spirit animal to be the wolf. So when you go through this guided meditation, that's the only thing that you're thinking about. And you a lot of times people will override the actual meditation with their imagination. So what they think they see in the meditation is actually just what they want to see. And it just messes up the entire meditation. Like for some for things like spirit animals or totem animals, whatever you want to call it, you have to let it you have to let the meditation control you. I guess if that makes sense. Because if you're gonna go and be like, your favorite animal is a wolf, and you go into this meditation and your favorite animal has been like the wolf for years and years or something like that. So there's a good chance that if you're not focused on finding a spirit animal instead of finding your spirit animal, which you want to be the wolf, then your spirit animal won't show up. Or maybe it will, I don't know. And you'll imagine in the meditation a wolf. So then you're gonna be like, oh, I knew it. My spirit animal is a wolf. Guys, I'm serious. Like, my spirit animal is a wolf. I saw it in my meditation. No, you didn't see it in your meditation. You wanted to see it in your meditation, so that's why it was there. If that makes sense. Like, and then I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I mean, I'm not trying to be insulting or anything like that. It's just I'm trying to point out that if you're one of these people who has a favorite animal that happens to be your spirit animal at the moment, like if there's a good chance that you may have had some slight imagination influence on the meditation. Um, Kudos to you if your spirit animal really is a wolf, because the wolf is cool. That's not my spirit animal, but I don't know. It's just one of the most common spirit animals for people to have out there is a wolf because like, wolves are cool and majestic and wise and everything like that. And, I know a friend whose spirit animal actually is a wolf, and not even just imagining things. Excuse me. That has part of to do with her history and what she's been through because she was raised around wolves for a point in her life. And when I say around, I mean she actually went out there and lived with a bunch of wolves on some relative's property. I don't know. But when we walked her through a meditation, she was hanging around a white wolf, and that's her spirit animal. I don't know. And then I have another friend who's had no idea what to expect. And that's really the best way to come into it is just not expect anything at all. Like if you set your expectations for something to happen, then there's a good chance that your imagination will override your concentration, if that makes sense. I don't know, I could just be talking out of my ass right now. But so she didn't know what to expect, and she ended up getting a bat as her spirit animal. And now she's completely just like, she went out and she was so excited, and she found out, like, what qualities, bats as a spirit animal have. And she was all excited. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what I need in my life right now. And she went out and did a whole bunch of research on the animal because she didn't know as much as she did now about it. And I have another friend who hasn't completely found a solid spirit animal. Like there's a few animals that come up to her in meditations, and whenever she asks, like, "Are you my spirit animal?" they just either not respond or shake their head no, and they'll just tease her all the time. It's kind of funny to listen to sometimes. I know I shouldn't say that because it's mean, but I mean, you just give it enough time and patience, you will find something to help you. Because I mean, spirit animals are here there to help you through points and times in your life. I mean, you could have one or two or three, I don't know, and or you could have one for a short period. Like you could have the same spirit animal, like an owl, for maybe like 2 months, and then you do the meditation again. You find out that whatever you needed to do in those 2 months with that owl is like completed and done, and you've gotten it, and they no longer need to help you, or you don't need their services or help anymore. So a new animal comes up, and then that one helps you through whatever else you're going through. At least that's the way that I think of it. Excuse me. And then there are the people that are just going to automatically assume that you are, they just get a little skeptical when you say what your spirit animal is, because a lot of the common ones, I guess, are wolves, bears, lions, exotic cats, or whatever. And then I guess on the list are two of my spirit animals, or my only two, which it would be a fox there and an owl. And I have shit around my room. Um, Sorry that my totem animal happens to be one of the popular ones. I guess I didn't really think that foxes were popular. I knew the owls were high on the list, but I didn't find the owl until like maybe, I don't remember, months ago. But it was completely random. Like we did a meditation in my mythology class at the time, so it was like a long time ago. But an owl showed up. I was talking to my fox and just randomly asking questions, and I was just like, well, you know what, while I'm here, I might as well ask, like, hey, you know, do I have, maybe I should go look for another spirit animal because maybe I have another one, because I had recently been reading how people can have more than one sometimes, so I was like, well, what the hell, and I ended up finding an owl. So I mean, as long as you can stay focused on the meditation instead of letting your imagination rule the meditation, then you should be fine. But I mean, don't, like, your spirit animal could be a rat, and I would still think that is the coolest thing ever. Because I mean, not a lot of people get something like that, or like a cockroach, or a bat. Like, I don't know. It, to me, it doesn't matter. It's just people with experience are gonna be a little skeptical when you say that your spirit animal is like a wolf or something really popular like that, just because it's just an automatic reaction. I mean, don't take it as an insult. And I don't believe that the people being skeptical should go and be insulting or rude to this person just because their totem animal happens to be this animal. Like, they may be lying, they may be thinking, like, okay, so they may be lying for one, or maybe simply they think that they it really is because they don't know the difference between actually having successful meditation on finding your spirit animal and one that wasn't successful that they let their imagination get to them. This is just what I think. I'm open for comments and hate and anything. I don't really care, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I wanted to talk about, I guess. So, thank you for